Welcome back. Don't let making the switch to using all natural remedies for skincare and healthcare scare you away.
Jane Barlow Christensen with Barlow Herbal is here to help in this sponsored interview and share her tips on making the transition. We are so happy to have you. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Okay, I'm curious about this conversation. Srey, you said you are going natural more and more all the time. What are the benefits?
Well, if you think about artificial and putting it in your body, that should be, I mean, the benefits are way beyond what you can even think. Because natural means that you're going to be healthier longer, you're going to have mental clarity, you're going to sleep better, your stress is going to be less. When you put artificial things in your body doesn't respond, but the thing is we get used to it. And we think it's normal. We get used to feeling fatigue, and we get used to not sleeping well, and we think that's normal. So there's a lot of benefits to going natural, a ton.
You've been on the show before, and you talked about how everything you need is truly in nature.
Yeah.
Mother Nature has pretty much all the answers.
Yeah.
So this does keep you, hopefully, out of the doctor's office with a lot of ailments. How do we know this? Like, can you transition if you've had all these chemicals in your body? Is there kind of some transition going all natural?
Yeah, I think that it's better to be proactive than to wait until you get something. So prevention is always easier than a cure. And it's not about saying, I'm never going to go to the doctor again, but instead of running to the doctor for every little thing, I mean, think about your grandma, your grandpa, your great aunt, or someone who has this remedy they give you, and you know, if you have a sore throat or you have a cough or a cold, and like it helps you, it heals you. And I think that from what I've experienced these last, especially 3 years, a lot of people are going, wait a minute, I think my body knows how to heal if I give it the right tools. Yeah. So I just see a big swap happening, and it's so beautiful.
Oh, I think that's such an interesting idea.
Yeah.
You're so right. Those
Yeah.
little things that we just kind of pass down through the generations, they're there for a reason. I like that we're talking about becoming more confident when using the natural remedies, because if we haven't been, if we're not in that habit, we might not know where to start.
That's true. And I think, you know, and I said this last time I was here, because I find that so many people become researchers when you say, here, try turmeric for inflammation, and they're like, wait a minute, you know, let me check with my doctor, and it's like, okay. So I think we just need to be more confident by putting some of these things into place. It's like, you know, try herbal tea instead of, you know, something else to help you sleep, like chamomile tea will help you sleep instead of taking a sleep aid. So I think we just have to gain confidence by actually starting to use these things, and then you have to be a little brave. You have to be a little brave.
And have you found over time that it does help our immune system?
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, and honestly, I think this is why you know, my dad was a botanist, which was really fun growing up with a dad who geeked out over plants. That was super fun. And then over the decades, as an adult, I've been so grateful for all of these things, because it just makes sense for human beings to be connected to the earth, take care of our bodies the way Mother Nature intended, and our immune systems are designed so perfectly, but then stress can take them down, bad food can take them down, not enough sleep, too much technology.
Antibiotics?
Yeah, but the antibiotics have their place. So we have to say, okay, do I need an antibiotic, or do I need sleep and no stress, and maybe these herbs?
Yeah, and maybe we tried those things first, and we really get that root of the problem.
100%.
You say that you practice what you preach. You help give us the tools. The book does that. Talk about the book.
Yeah, so my dad wrote this book, a book, when I was in high school, so more than about 45 years ago, and it's been out of print. And about 4 years ago, I started updating it, reformatting it, and adding to it, because every week I get asked for it. And it's a book on how to identify plants, what ailments are they good for, and how do you prepare them into a tincture or a poultice, or how do you make a skin salve? Like, it's so fun to make your own skin salve. And it can be intimidating, but it's so easy.
And it's simple.
It's so easy.
Knowledge is power, and you find out, oh, I can do this. You are, by the way, the chief visionary officer, so I don't think of anything less that you would bring this back to the table.
Yeah.
So is there one thing that we can all do to incorporate into our routine today?
Yeah, I think start eating better. To me, we don't need to have, it's not rocket science to learn how to eat better. Just make better decisions, don't eat processed food. And to me, it's like, this can be complicated for some people and intimidating to actually do herbal medicine on this level, but if you just start eating things that support your body, and we all know what those are.
Yeah, one thing at a time. Don't get overwhelmed. Just learn one step at a time. Thank you for that message. I needed to hear that. This is where you can follow her right here, the website, Instagram, Facebook. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you to Barlow Herbal for the sponsored interview. And Savvy, what is coming up next?